One of the many challenges that we're trying to overcome is how the users, the learners engage with the content. In Brightspace, we take advantage of the tools available at our disposal, like H5P, so we can turn content into, for example, like course presentation. So like I'm right now in Module 5, effective tutoring session of a tutoring course, and I am an asset that says, what do you do during a tutoring session? And now I can break down that information in a course presentation where I can talk about foster productive dispositions, and we have a little bit of text, and you have images, and you can click on the image and have like these hotspots when you can click and there's something else pop up, and you can think through a problem, and then it asks you to reflect constantly. Another great tool that we use within H5P is the branching scenario. So the last module of that course is called Overcoming Challenges, because we want tutors to see these are challenges that are not just your challenges, it's common challenges that we see across the board. So instead of us just putting that in one document that they read, we break it down into different branching scenarios, and like one is called Maya's math problem. They show you the scenario through an image with speech bubbles and thought bubbles, and then you proceed. And then you have three options in quotation marks. So I pick one, and then you proceed. But before I proceed, I give you a little bit of a feedback on that particular code that you chose. Immediately after that, you have the situation again. How would you proceed now? Well, how about I say, that's a great question. I'm not completely sure of the best way to explain it, but let's figure it out together. Okay, let's see what happened. And then now another storyboard comes and say, you and Maya decide to explore the concept together. What do you do next? Again, you proceed and you choose what do you do next? I do this whole thing. I don't realize that 10 minutes have passed because I'm engaged, because I'm entertained. And I'm like, well, I'm curious because I have done this before with a different student. Let me see what happened, or let me see what feedback they gave me. You cannot accomplish that any other way. Well, D2L Brightspace and just give us the tools that we need to make engaging content possible, to make content interactive, to just bring them to life.